In this video, I will be demonstrating trombone care and maintenance and how to put your instrument together. So first things first, you want to make sure you open the case of your trombone on a flat surface. The floor is the safest place to assemble your instrument. So you want to make sure it's laying flat on the ground. Then you want to make sure that the logo of your case is right side up and that the latches flip up. So you can just open it like this, like that. So first thing you'll notice, trombone is a pretty simple instrument to assemble. You have the mouthpiece. This is what produces your sound on the instrument. You have your slide. This is how you adjust the pitch of the note that you're playing. It adjusts the length of the tubing of the instrument, which changes the amount of air that you're producing, which changes the pitch. And then you have the body of the trombone, which has the bell, and it has the tuning slide up here, which you use to adjust the, you use it to kind of like fine tune the overall pitch. And then you have the screw here, which is where the slide is connected to. So to assemble it, first you take your slide and then you take your body. Let me show this standing up so it's easier. Okay, so when you assemble your trombone, you want to take the part with the bell right here, hold that in your left hand. Then you want to take your slide and you want to hold it. You want to notice how there's kind of a shorter side and a taller side. And you want to make sure that the shorter side is on top and the longer side is on the bottom. Also, you'll notice that the spit valve on the end there should be facing the floor. So you're going to take the body and you're going to take the long side here and you're going to put it into the this part of the trombone. Just going to slide in right there, and it should look like this. And then you're going to screw the slide into the trombone like that. Make sure it's nice and tight, because or else it'll kind of slide back and forth. All right, next thing you want to notice is there's a slide lock. This prevents the slide of the trombone from dropping like that. And it's used when you're not playing or when you're simply just holding your trombone. You don't want your slide to be falling out, because if not, it'll fall all the way out of the slide and then you'll have to put it back on. So when you're not playing, it's best to just slide the lock on there, make sure it's on there tight so that your slide won't fall off. So basically that is the basic setup. Let me zoom out so it's easier to see. Yeah, so you'll notice that the place where you put the mouthpiece should be on top. So then we're going to take the mouthpiece. You're simply just going to put it right here. And that is basically the setup of your instrument. It's pretty simple to put together. Now, hand position. So hold your trombone with your right hand right here. Then you're going to take your left hand and slide it under and have your thumb rest on this bar and have your other fingers kind of wrap around so that you're holding it like this. Again, it's going to look like this. Take your left hand, wrap your thumb around this bar right here, and then wrap your fingers around here where the mouthpiece is. With your right hand, it's going to be the one to move the slide. So take your slide lock off, and then you're going to want to make a crab claw like this. You don't want to grab it like that, just kind of like a crab. And then you're going to want to just hold this bar with your crab claw, like that. And it's best to avoid holding it like this, because then you'll risk pinching your finger right here where the slide meets the body of the trombone. So it's best to just hold it like a crab claw, like that. And be mindful of your slide and where it is, because it can, you can have a tendency to accidentally like hit things with your slide. So just be mindful of, you know, like where your instrument is and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the basic hand position and how to put together your trombone. So maintenance on the trombone is pretty simple. Most cases come with slide grease and some kind of trombone slide lubricant. So in order for the slide to move smoothly and to keep your playing nice and smooth, you want to use a slide lubricant, usually oil-based or mixed with water. And whenever your slide feels a little sticky, like it's not moving as smoothly, then all you do is just take your trombone, and you can do this standing or sitting, kind of lower the slide and then just add just a small drop, enough so that it drips down the slide like that. And then you're just going to want to take the slide and make sure to move the oil up and down the slide so that it's nice and smooth. And you only need to do that every time it feels kind of sticky or yeah. So, and you can also hear it, like you can kind of hear, like when I get to the bottom of the slide, kind of sounds a little sticky, but as soon as I get the lubricant there, it sounds a little better. With the grease, that is mainly used up here. So this is your tuning slide. So if you kind of hold it right here and kind of, it might take a little force to pull it up because it might be a little stuck, but you should be able to pull it up a little bit. Don't take it off completely because it can kind of take a while to put it back onto the trombone. But you'll see here, and then you can just open your grease. And then just, you don't need that much, just take a little tiny bit with your finger and rub it on the kind of non-shiny metal part right here. And that will keep your like tuning slide from getting stuck, and you'll be able to move it a lot easier. So that's basically how to take care of your slide and your tuning slide up here. Whenever you're leaving the band room, or you're taking a break from practicing, or you're stepping away from your trombone, make sure to set it down someplace safe where people won't trip over it. Like you can put it back in the case or rest it on your chair, and then always take your mouthpiece with you because you do not want it to fall on the ground and get dented. If it does fall on the ground, just wash it off with warm soapy water. So that's pretty much the basics of trombone, and I'll see you for the next video on sound production.